Last year around this time, I missed an opportunity to recognize an anniversary of sorts from mathematics, a celebration of a number well known both inside and outside the scientific community. Turns out the calendar has given me another chance this year. The day in question is March 14th, next Monday. Last year, that date would have been 3, 14, 15, which just happens to be the first 5 digits in the number pi, which is slightly larger than 3. Because the 6th digit in pi is 9, if you let me round off the 5th digit, you get 3, 14, 16. Pi is a mathematical constant, the ratio of a circle's circumference, the length around, to its diameter, the length across. Pi is what mathematicians call an irrational number, meaning its decimal representation never ends or settles into a pattern, and also that pi can't be expressed exactly as a fraction, though 22/7 is commonly used to approximate it. The idea that some constant number was needed to understand circles has been known since at least the 2nd century BC. A clay tablet found in Babylon, in present-day Iraq, suggests they used 3.125, an error of less than 1%. Not too shabby for almost 4,000 years ago. About the same time, a papyrus from ancient Egypt suggests the Egyptians used 3.1605 for pi, even closer to the actual value. The first true calculation of pi was done by the famous Greek mathematician Archimedes around 250 BC. By drawing circles both inside and outside right triangles, and then using the Pythagorean theorem, the formula relating the lengths of the sides of a right triangle, Archimedes showed pi was between two very close fractions, 223/71 and 22/7. The actual value, rounded to 10 decimal places, is 3.141592653.6. Recently, a supercomputer was used to compute pi to over 13 trillion places, though in practice only a few dozen digits are needed in most scientific calculations. Though pi is not a physical constant like gravity, it shows up in many branches of science. For example, the formula for the normal distribution, more commonly known as the bell-shaped curve, has pi in it. The formula describing the period of a pendulum of length L depends on pi. Even an equation from electromagnetism that describes the electric field between two charges has pi in it. In meteorology, pi crops up all the time, simply because the Earth is round. Pi is part of a fundamental quantity we use called the Coriolis parameter, which measures how the Earth's rotation affects winds around highs and lows. In popular culture, my favorite reference to pi comes from Carl Sagan's book, Contact, where it's suggested that the creator of the universe buried a message deep within the digits of pi. In recent years, memorizing pi to a large number of decimal places has actually become a way to set a Guinness World Record. Currently, believe it or not, the record is 70,000 digits. Stay tuned. The extended forecast is next.